Flying Feathers here. All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about Queensland's rehab journey. As most of you know, he got hurt in Tokyo at the Olympics, but I have been using the EquicCrown compression socks so much in his rehab. So I wanted to show you guys how I do that exactly. All right, so there are two different types of compression socks. They're the ones with the little hook and eyes, which I use in the stable, just when he's standing around. And then there's the one with the zipper, which I use during work. I think this one is called the Active. So basically, I'm gonna show you how I put them on. He was injured up here, and with the compression socks, it's really important that I offer him some support while I'm working. So when he's exercising, I want to actually make sure that I'm not only sort of compressing it and protecting it, but that way that after the work, I can take off the sock and more blood flow can go into the area and actually help with the healing process. So I use the Actives for during work. And like I said, these with the hook and eye for in the stable, like later on during the day. So he'll wear these for a couple hours and then we'll take them off and then put them back on. The idea is to sort of create compression and then release the compression and get the blood flow moving. So I'll show you. I put these on. We start up real high because the injury was quite high. We put them on this sort of 3/4 angle. Zip them up. I'm gonna hook them around. It's good, they're really tight. That's exactly how they should be. I'm gonna hook it around the back of the fetlock. Zip it together. Slowly but surely. There we go. Perfect, make sure it's there. We put these with the Velcro. You can see they're nicely used because we use them all the time. Perfect. Nice and tight, right up where the injury was. Everything is perfectly smooth. It's on this sort of quarter line off the cannon bone. Keeps it all nice and tight. And then I'm gonna exercise him with these socks on. So with the Actives on, basically what I've been doing in his rehab, it was a soft tissue injury, and a lot of vets, not all of them, but a lot of them, and I personally believe, I think it really helps, that when you're starting horses back with soft tissue injuries, I do a lot of work on the hard ground so that the tendons and ligaments don't sink so far into the ground. So that means that I do a lot of walking and trotting on the hard surface. And I do that with these compression socks on from EquiCrown. And I think it really helps. It gives some protection because we're on the hard. If he does decide to spook or something, he definitely is protected against his kicking or touching himself, as well as supporting the leg. All right, so then now when he's back in the stable, after work, maybe we've cooled the legs down, then we stick him back in the box, let him chill for a bit, and then later in the day, we're gonna put these on, which have the hook and eye, similar type construction, same compression, and you literally just do them like this. The reason that these are a little bit more for the stable is because they're softer. They have more flexibility versus the zipper. The zippered ones, the Actives, they help keep the structure in motion when you're working, whereas these are much softer. So if he wants to lay down, if he wants to move around the box, these don't have that sort of rigid zipper, and they're much softer. And then he can chill out in his box for multiple hours wearing these, keeping them compressed. So that's a bit how I use these two socks. I have found in his rehab, they are extremely helpful. He's doing well. And yeah, I hope, fingers crossed, one day he'll be back in the sport. Never know for sure, but I think with these compression socks, it's certainly gonna help. I hope you guys try them out.